Lou.
By the end of the first week in June, the Howard Beale Show had dropped 1 point in the ratings, and its trend of shares dipped under 48 for the first time since last November.
You're his goddamn agent, Lou. I'm counting on you to talk some sense into the lunatic. Nobody wants to hear about dying democracy and dehumanization.
I'm sorry I'm late.
Look, we're starting to get rumbles from the agencies. Another couple of weeks of this and the sponsors will be bailing out. This is a breach of contract, Lou. This is the Howard Beale we signed. You better get him off that corporate universe kick, or so help me, I'll pull him off the air. I told him, Lou. I've been telling him every day for a week. I am sick of telling him. Now you tell him. You could help me out with Howard if you wanted to. He listens to you. You're his best friend.
Tired of all this hysteria about Howard Beale.
Every time you come back from seeing somebody in your family, you come back in one of these morbid, middle-aged moods.
And I'm tired of finding you on the goddamn telephone every time I turn around. I'm tired of being an accessory in your life. And I'm tired of pretending to write this dumb book about my maverick days in the great early years of television. Every goddamn executive fired from a network in the last 20 years has written this dumb book about the great early years of television. And nobody wants a dumb, goddamn book about the early days of television.
Terrific, Max, terrific. Maybe you could start a whole new career as an actor.
It's the truth. After living with you for 6 months, I'm turning into one of your scripts. Well, this is not a script, Diana. There's some real, actual life going on here. I went to visit my wife today because she's in a state of depression. So depressed that my daughter flew all the way from Seattle to be with her. And I feel lousy about that. I feel lousy about the pain that I've caused my wife and my kids. I feel guilty and conscience-stricken and all of those things that you think sentimental, but which my generation calls simple human decency. And I miss my home because I'm beginning to get scared shitless. Because all of a sudden it's closer to the end than it is the beginning. And death is suddenly a perceptible thing to me with definable features. You're dealing with a man that has primal doubts, Diana. And you've got to cope with it. I'm not some guy discussing male menopause on the Barbara Walters show. I'm the man that you presumably love. I'm part of your life. I live here. I'm real. You can't switch to another station.
Well, what exactly is it you want me to do?
I just want you to love me. I just want you to love me, primal doubts and all. You understand that, don't you?
I don't know how to do that. I'll be with you in a minute, Max.
By the first week in July, the Howard Beale Show was down 11 points. Hysteria swept through the network.
I think the time has come to reevaluate our relationship, Max.
So I see.
I don't like the way this script of ours is turning out. It's turning into a seedy little drama. Middle-aged man leaves wife and family for young, heartless woman goes to pot. The Blue Angel with Marlene Dietrich and Emil Yarnings. I don't like it.
So you're gonna cancel the show? Here,
Right.
Let me do that.
The simple fact is, Max, that you're a family man. You like a home and kids, and that's beautiful, but I am incapable of any such commitment. All you'll get from me is another couple of months of intermittent sex and recriminant and ugly little scenes like the one we had last night. I'm sorry for all those things I said to you last night. You're not the worst fuck I've ever had. Believe me, I've had worse. You don't puff or snorkel and make death like rattles. As a matter of fact, you're rather serene in the sack.
Why is it that a woman always thinks that the most savage thing she can say to a man is to impugn his coxmanship?
But I'm sorry I impugned your coxmanship.
I gave up comparing genitals back in the schoolyard.
You're being docile as hell about this.
Oh, hell, Diana, I knew it was over with us weeks ago.
Will you go back to your wife?
I'll give it a try, but I don't think she'll jump at it. But don't worry about me. I'll manage. I always have. I always will. I'm more concerned about you. You're not the boozer type. So I figure a year, maybe 2, before you crack up or jump out of your 14th floor office window.
Stop selling, Max. I don't need you. I don't want your pain. I don't want your menopausal decay and death. I don't need you, Max. Now get out of
me. You need me badly, because I'm your last contact with human reality. I love you. And that painful, decaying love is the only thing between you and the shrieking nothingness you live the rest of the day.
Then don't leave me.
It's too late, Diana. There's nothing left in you that I can live with. You're one of Howard's humanoids. And if I stay with you, I'll be destroyed. Like Howard Beale was destroyed. Like Lorraine Hobbs was destroyed. Like everything that you and the institution of television touch is destroyed. You're television incarnate, Diana. Indifferent to suffering. Insensitive to joy. All of life is reduced to the common rubble of banality. War, murder, death. All the same to you as bottles of beer. And the daily business of life is a corrupt comedy. You even shatter the sensations of time and space into split seconds and instant replays. You're madness, Diana. Virulent madness. And everything you touch dies with you. But not me. Not as long as I can feel pleasure and pain and love. And it's a happy ending. Wayward husband comes to his senses, returns to his wife, with whom he's established a long and sustaining love. Heartless young woman left alone in her Arctic desolation. Music up with a swell. Final commercial. And here are a few scenes from next week's show.